So last week I released a video of me doing intimidating dashes against someone, and immediately the comments were that why are you playing a low ranked player and blah blah blah, intimidating dashes sucks, it's a tech that only works on scrubs. And while also some members were saying that every single time they are going to try this on scrubs they are getting destroyed. So I'm going to make some clarifications in this video. First of all, the scrub that you guys are seeing me playing in a low level rank is a friend of mine, and we were not playing ranked, we were playing casual matches. He is learning Marduk and he always tests his new characters against my Jhin in order to see how I can punish it and what moves he can use and what moves he cannot use. Alright, so stop trying to call people scrubs because of the rank, because we don't care much about ranks. We live in Africa, the continent sucks about internet, there isn't much people to play online on PlayStation, it's very hard to find matches, so don't bother too much with the ranks, right? We just play for fun. And second of all, I will take this opportunity to teach you guys again how to use intimidating dashes, what is the concept behind it, and how can you do it. And for those people that are saying that it's a tech that only works against low level player, it's a certified tech that Cherryberry Mango utilizes. Book intimidated dash his way into the top 3 at CEO. Orange was the original user of this tech as well, and it's a tech that I understand pretty well, so I'm in a position to explain how it works. Despite being a universal mechanic, you won't see much of intimidating dashes in the other characters, but they can use it. We have seen some like Steve, for example. Shaheen is among them, and also the reason why you see intimidating dash is so prominent in Jhin, it's because Jhin has a certain affinity with this move in this playstyle in particular, and the reason is because he has shorter limbs. His down 4-1, standing 2, down 4, CD4 and 4-4-3 all have shorter ranges. So in order to compensate for the short range that he has, he needs to intimidate in dash in order to close distance. So it becomes a timing play style, right? You have to understand the opponent rhythm, know exactly in what timings the opponent is trying to prevent you to come in or to press a button when you try to dash in. So you start to do these empty dashes into forward 4, into electric, and when they are getting counter hitted by it, they start to respect this range. Then you get to get closer in distance and start to intimidate into a CD4 and 4-4-3, which are going to become ambiguous mix-ups. This is pretty much the concept behind it, and you can see this in some of the examples that I'm displaying and how this is used. So some of you say that you are getting mashed, right, by scrubs when you try to intimidate in dash. That's because you didn't determine the timing of your opponent, when exactly he is going to press a button or when he is trying to press a button when you try to close distance. This is important to know before you start to dashing into someone's faces. So if someone that plays on a high level, for example, and he is very reserved with his playstyle, he doesn't randomly press buttons in order to prevent you to close distance, right? And he prefers to be up close and personal. Then you get to intimidate in dash and make it ambiguous with 4-4-3s or with CD4s. But the thing is, the more you do this against certain opponents, there is a high chance that they are going to get overwhelmed by the movement and are going to crack under pressure. Either they are going to press a button because they have to before the mix-up happens, or are they going to crouch and going to get launched by 4-4-3, or are they going to block the CD4. Either of these can happen, but the way you do it is what is important. You cannot only try this with 4-4. Of course, you can dash into a down 4-1. You can dash into an electric wind hook fist as well. It works into back forward 2-1. The idea is to keep your momentum going and try not to give off your timing to your opponent in order to not get counter hit by a magic 4 per se, right? Don't say that this is a play style that only works against scrubs, because you will be automatically disrespecting people like Rangshu, which played against CBM and got intimidated, dashed. Ni, let's say Chanel, for example, who got cornered by intimidating dashing Ni. You will be disrespecting every single one that played against Book at CEO. So don't say that. It's kind of disrespectful. I don't know exactly where some of you guys came from, but some of the attitudes that or the responses that you guys write in this channel actually makes me sad. This is not the way to do it, guys. So hope you guys understand how this works, and hope now that you understand the concept, you can make this a little bit much easier on you. See you guys in the next video.